goodness. Let's see. Did I do it correctly this time? Let's see. Am I live? Let me try and check. Let's see. Am I live? Let me try and check. Oh, okay. Let's see. Am I live? Let me try and check. Oh, okay. Let's see. Am I live? Let me try and check. Hold on 1 second. Good grief. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Can you all hear me? I had the echo going on from my YouTube channel, but I'm on StreamYard right now. Okay. Let me see what's going on. I had to dim the lights, close the blinds, put on something else more comfortable, gather the trash. It's trash evening. Trash will be picked up tomorrow morning. Mr. Hoodoo is not here. All is well. I had to gather everything that I might need over here in this little corner, and I forgot my water bottle. Let me go and get my water bottle. I'll be right back. Seriously, who am I? Who am I? Okay. How is everyone? Let's see. Who do I see? I see Tequila. Hello, darling. Donna, always a pleasure. Sleepy B. Okay, Kev JB. I love the change. Hey, y'all. Do you have to send in money for the readings tonight? Yeah. Yes, Kevin. It's $10 for a question. If you want a question asked, and it will be sent to my Cash App. Let me see. Let me add this in here. Show. Boom. All right. I got it. I'm so excited. Yeah, because, yeah. And that's just, for the sake and out of the respect of my clients who do pay me for personal readings, right? Free readings would kind of be a little bit disrespectful to them. And I don't want to do that because I do love my client base. So yes, if someone would like a question, feel free and I will read for you. Now all my crap over here. Feel free and I will read for you. But tonight is just really to chill with you all. How's everyone been doing? This new year is new yearing already. And yeah, the new year is new year. Chatting and chilling. Chatting and chilling. And I did like the person that did my nails at the nail salon. Wasn't my regular person. She's been on vacation for 2 months, and I'm a little sad about that. So hopefully she'll be back next week when I need a fill-in. A whole new set next week. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Starry-eyed, hello, darling. You are always here, and I love it. Wisdom, what's up? Sleepy B, all is well, all is well. Yeah. So, and I feel like I'm going to be a little chilly, so I'm going to have my fleece ready to put on at a moment's notice. Miss Asha, hello. I'm glad everybody is doing well tonight. I'm glad. I have 2 decks sitting here. Not even going into that right now, but if you all want to get started with questions, Like I said, it's $10 for one question, $15 for two if you want to. If not, like I said, I'm just here chilling with you all. And y'all, check my planner. Is it not lovely? Is my planner not lovely? Yes, because purple is my favorite color, right? Purple, my favorite color. My iPad case is purple, as you all can see. Purple is my favorite color. It's purple and rose gold. I love it. I love it, love it. Yeah, this is my new planner for the year. Last year's planner was rose gold pink. But this year, I'm sticking with the purple. And I am someone that loves the tactile sensation of writing. So like I said, I have my markers here whenever I'm color coding stuff. And of course, when I'm sitting throughout the day doing my various rituals, one of my personal grimoires. If you know what this is on the side, if you know, you know. If you know what this is on the front, if you know, you know. So yeah, I just sit downstairs a lot of times and just do work and plan things out, do some readings whenever there's client work, exercise, just I'll try to make a day out of planning and getting things moved along. It's chilly and raining here, Wisdom says. You know what? It was raining here in Atlanta, but then it kind of stopped and now it's windy, so it's going to get chilly again. I'm always cold. This is terrible. Wisdom says lovely. Love it. Tequila says very lovely. I just came back. What's my question answered? Yes, I did answer your question, Kev. Hey, tech nerd girl. Sorry, my iPhone is purple. Yes, 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 yes. I'm here for the purple. It's always been my favorite color. Always, always, always. Okay. Yeah, Kev. So what I was saying was, out of respect for my clients who do pay me for readings, I have to, ask for something for a question with readings because I can't go out, giving all these readings for free and then my clients pay for readings. I don't want to be disrespectful to them. So, and again, I'm very thankful to my clientele that spend time with me and trust me to read for them. So that's why, if that makes sense, Kev. The store you showed earlier was nice. Lots of goodies there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that was, remember when I asked you all last month? Because like I said, I was headed to that particular store last month and I just got so busy. It was around Christmas time. So there was Christmas and then like Mr. Hoodoo's brother, wife, and daughter were coming to our house. So we were just like cleaning the house, prepping for New Year. So they stayed with us. Like for the New Year, they were here. In the kitchen, eating all the bacon, eating all the eggs. You know how it is when you have family in town. So they were here, I didn't really get a chance to make content. Then the new year started and we just had stuff going on. So I promise you all, when I get to content, it's really when I get to content, when I have the time. Because, I'm still doing client work in between, and then trying to come up with different classes and other side projects that I have going on, not to mention my membership in a certain organization that takes up a lot of my time. So yeah, I'm a housewife, but I always have a lot going on behind the scenes. So just bear with me, you all. Just bear with me. But yeah, that was Phoenix and Dragon bookstore. It's been a staple in the Atlanta area since I think 1987. A huge, huge, huge store for all your spiritual goodies. So it's on Roswell Road, right off of 285. Of course, that's on the north end if you're in the Atlanta area. So yeah, it's a great store. And there was about 100 people in that store that day. I mean, it was so busy. I was trying to film in the parking lot. There were people going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm surprised I got that little bit of footage in the parking lot. So yeah, it was busy that day. Hey, 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 let me see. Let me see. Thank you, Kevin. Make sure you hit the like button when you come in. Hey, the Queen Cascade. Hello, what time is it where you are? What time is it where you are, the Queen Cascade? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get over to Europe one of these days. One of these days. Okay, yeah. So like I said, we're chatting, we're chilling. Um, your personal questions I will be answering. And today I was really feeling drawn to this deck. I know that for some people, you know, pictures and artwork is very important, and I'm one of those people as well. But sometimes the simplicity of things um, can be very rewarding, and it also allows for you to intuit more. So this is the minimalist tarot deck. You're not getting much with this deck. You are getting just a bunch of squiggles and line work, but it's all very intuitive and representative of the magnitude that is the tarot. Like, yeah, if you know what you're looking at, if you know your symbolism, you can read with this deck very well, right? Like, I love this for the Fool. Yeah, I absolutely love this. If you know, like I said, you're energetic. So it's, oh girl, don't come with the military time. I forgot the US is like the only place on the planet that doesn't do like the military time. Okay, so it's late where you are. Okay. I get that it's late. Yeah. So it's like, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, definitely not as artistic as I have seen the other tear cross. Yeah, this one is pretty much like, it's just pretty much line work. Like coins. We have circles, we have discs. I mean, but the other symbolism, if you are understanding the symbolism, then you can read with this deck. It's actually a really good deck. I was actually shocked that I liked it so much. Let me see. What's another card? One of my favorite cards. Let me see. That's the World, the Cups, Ace of Cups, Ten of Wands. Let me see. So if you know Temperance, that's absolutely Temperance right there. Absolutely. And then I have my other deck here, which is representative of like 4 ancient cultures. This other deck, this deck right here is the jerk deck that will cuss you out. Yeah, how is this for King of Wands? I mean, just look at that artwork, right? Just look at that. 6 of Wands, Jupiter and Leo is like on point. So artwork does matter when it comes to choosing your tarot decks. So if you're out there, you're a tarot newbie, choose the deck that's best for you, but make sure that you can fully understand, you love it enough to learn with it for at least a good year. That's my pro tip. Let me see. Yeah, 11:17 p.m. Wow, that card said a lot. Yeah. Q, I'm sorry. I have no lips. Girl, the symbolisms are all the same, though, whether artistic or not. Yep, just the symbols. Yep. I've been cleaning my space out today, paperwork. I've been working on my own way of divining. I constantly see repeating numbers all day, every day, no matter where I am. Okay. Wisdoms is nice. Ooh, I like the artwork. Yeah, nice artwork. Yeah, this one is this is Tarot Apocalypsis. Like I said, this deck does not care about your feelings at all. Look at this 7 of Cups. Now remember, you know, generally 7 of Cups, you know, things that you might want to pay attention to, options, things that aren't what they seem, a little bit of seductiveness in here. Look at how they did this 7 of Cups in this deck. This is like a Roman bathhouse steam room. So a lot of this, what is it suggesting? Don't be persuaded by things. Don't you know, there are a bunch of fallacies floating around in this card. So every deck is different. You know, I'm seeing a ton of birds, and I don't know if I should be scared because I'm Ifa. That's usually bad to see the witches. Ooh, damn. Oh my, yes. Oh my. Yeah, look at this judgment. Look at this judgment card from this deck. Yeah, I remember falling out of love with this deck, and I didn't touch it for years. And then, I was just like, okay, well, let's pick it up again. It's giving some really good readings. Look at death. If you know your spirits, you know who this is. So yeah, deck artwork is on point in this deck. Yeah. Yeah, so what have you all been up to? What have y'all been up to? I was gonna work out today, but yesterday I hurt my foot, so I could not jump around today, and I feel lazy because I did not work out today. Yesterday I was doing some weighted curtsy lunges, and you have to bend your foot for that reverse lunge. And now my left foot is just hurting right there at the ball, the left foot, and I'm just like, I want to work out, but I can't. At least not bouncing around. So I'm taking today off, and I feel like a schlemiel because I did not work out today. Because when I was going to the bank earlier today and I walked past a mirror, I was checking out my own yams, and the yams were looking good. And I was just like, this is why I work out. But I couldn't work out today. So she said, I'm working on my art channel again. I realized I want to be a producer. I'm going to start with skits, then turn my channel into a network channel. I'll film shows on my channel. Ooh, that sounds good. Do a stretch type workout. That's what I need to do tonight. Yeah, I normally stretch after all of my workouts. So, I'm still a person that I can touch my toes and put my hands on the ground when I touch my toes. So, because I do like Pilates work and yoga and stuff like that. So I do stretch. But like I said, it's this foot. I'm a Pisces, and if you understand the human body correlations to Pisces, when they say you have issues with your feet, that is so true. I have issues with my feet. Been a busy time with all this tax preparation stuff. Ooh, that sounds terrible. 1 week, no SIGs, proud of myself. Let's make sure that we are, congratulations to Sleepy B, 1 week, no SIGs. I understand that nicotine can be, so I am proud of you. Keep it up. Kev, I'm going to send a question to you. Okay, Kev. Cool. Maybe 2. Yeah, it's just 15 for 2 if you want. But I think I kind of want to get into some energy check energetics. And then when people start sending me questions, if you all send me questions, then, I'll look at those too. But yeah, because January, like, I don't know if you all pay attention to like astrology. So Saturn is moving into Pisces, and that's a big thing, right? Because Saturn is one of the outer planets. It's a planet that's mostly going to affect, humanity. It's not a personal planet like the sun or, like Venus or Mars or something like that. It's an outer planet. It's going to affect humanity, right? This Saturn in Pisces is turning the light on everything, and we're about to see a lot of things come to light, a lot of revelations, a lot of stuff that used to look good that isn't going to be anymore. This Plutonian energy is about to tear some ish up. And you can kind of see that. I don't know if any of you saw that kind of floating out there. Republicans kind of want to get rid of the IRS. It's not a new bill, but it's just being reintroduced. Right? So a lot of things the energy out here just affecting a lot of things, and 2023 is kicking some people already due to these astrological, energetic movements we have going on. So the Queen Cascade says, I'm tired. What's supposed to be live? I'll just chill tonight and enjoy some live streams. Well, thank you for being here, the Queen Cascade, because I know you could be getting your beauty sleep. And I love when you say the dusties. Yes, stay away from dust. I know you do. But thank you for being here. So yeah, I'm just generally pulling some stuff so I can kind of look at some energy myself. Yes, Queen Cascade, beautiful tequila, all these beautiful ladies. I'm just kind of looking at stuff myself because I feel like some people or a lot of people are kind of feeling like I'm feeling anxiety just as the world moves on in this new calendar year. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety, and I'm just looking myself to kind of see, because I haven't really done a real energy check on things. Interesting. Yep. Yes, the Dusties, Queen Cascade. I love when you say it. I love when you say it. I love accents from, I'm American, but accents from other countries around the world. I love hearing them, no matter who it is. Let me see. Let's see. Donna says, yeah, a lot of old businesses are going to fail. This is the best year for moving up in money. Like financial world is getting remodeled. Like, yep, take advantage. Take advantage if you can, because some things are really, really, really starting to change. Me too, cute. It's the spraying the ancestors from me. And I know like money is always, not always an issue, but unfortunately, the society, the type of world that we live in, we need money, buy a house, pay rents, food, supplies, clothing, right? But I kind of feel like there are those, like we just talked about, who are going to take advantage of the way the systems are changing. And then there are going to be those who are going to be. So, what this is saying is, this energy check is saying, if you are someone who thinks and thinks and thinks and thinks and contemplates, and you got to make a list, you got to check it twice. Planning and all of that is good. But for the people who get lost in their own thoughts, and then it's 3 years later and you're still with a thought, you're going to lose out. You are going to lose out. Thinking is one thing, but being just completely indecisive, you are going to lose out. You are going to lose out. There will be no star for you. There will be no luck. There will be no moving on after things take a tumble, because things are going to tumble this year. Things are going to, the way that the systems of the world are changing, crumbling, being reformatted, you either going to get rich or die trying. And I mean, I say that, make your moves, but don't over contemplate, overthink, over that perpetual thinking, that perpetual in theory, that perpetual, well, let me check this, check this, check this. Sometimes you have to take that leap of faith, and then the opportunities will come to you. But just overthinking, just do what you can, do a little something, build off of that, but don't spend your time. Do not spend your time just out here just completely thinking, and do not spend your time out here thinking about, man, I wish things were the way that they used to be. It's not going to be. It won't be, because yes, there are cycles and some things come back. What's new, was once old, but at the same time, if you are energetically wishing for what was, you can never get what's coming to you. Okay. So that's like I said, just doing this general energy check here. Um, yeah, Kev, things are definitely changing. And I kind of feel like there are some people who are afraid of what could come to them. What do I mean by that? There are some people who are afraid to just going back to these cards right here to me are connected to these. There are some people who are afraid to be reborn, to be rebirthed. And in your being reborn, you're being rebirthed, stepping into the spotlight. Um, right? Because as much as we dislike it, things that are popular, things that have the spotlight on them, people, personalities, celebrities, all these different things, those in the spotlight are usually the ones that are getting the things, getting the money, getting the deals, getting the whatever it is, the networking, all like that. If you are someone that is afraid of being out front, that is afraid of stepping into what you could be, now it's not the time for that. You need to go ahead and step into it. It is okay to be charismatic and in the spotlight. It's what you do with it that's going to determine, whether it's quote unquote right or wrong. But there are a lot of good people who are in the spotlight, who are shining the light on things, who are stepping into where they're supposed to be and doing good with it, right? It's time for a lot of people to be reborn. I almost feel like this energy right now is like a mini personal astrological Saturn cycle where it's tough, but it's breaking you down to where you're needing to be, right? It's getting you to where you're needing to be. And I kind of feel like with some people, again, the thought processes and like I understand the need for planning. I understand that hiding you're trying to play chess and not checkers. But once again, you need to start stepping into your spotlight, your energetics, what's supposed to be for you, because it's time to be reborn. Because all this overthinking, you're going to lose out. The overthinking, wishing things weren't the way they were supposed to be, wishing things could go back to, we're not there no more. We're not going back to that. We're changing, we're moving forward. And again, the people who use their gifts, like this isn't a traditional tarot card, this is a card that says the all gifted. What are your gifts? How are you going to use your gifts, your skills, your talents to get you the coins that you need, to get you the coins so that you can live your life, right? The people who are using their talents for that, they're getting the coins. And I kind of feel like for some of us, we need to look at, as much as we can't stand the thought of influencer or this or that, at the end of the day, for those who are getting their coins, they're getting their coins. So we kind of have to start thinking about, how much do we really care? And are we caring so much to the point where we're losing out, right? Because we always critique so many different people. At the end of the day, are they getting their coins? Because again, the world that we live in, you need money to buy a house, buy land, have a decent car, make sure your car is running, food, medicine, all these different things. So, energy check, to sum this up real quick with this set of cards, you better start doing or you're going to lose out. Use your skills, your talents to get you ahead. Stop overthinking or you're going to lose out, because guess what? Things are not going back to what they were. It's time for you to be reborn. Step into yourself, step into your calling, step into your power. Get with it or get lost, because things are moving so rapidly, changing so rapidly. If you stay stuck in these old systems and these old ways, you are going to be lost, left out in the cold. So that's a quick energetic check from these cards. And I feel like this is a good theme. This is good energy and messages for the beginning of 2023, the calendar year, because there's still time for us to lay our new plans, our new groundwork, right? We're in winter. We'll be, moving into spring as far as the northern hemisphere is concerned. We have a little less than 2 months. When spring comes, you should really have things to where you can take off. Because once that Aries energy comes, that beginning of the zodiac, that fire energy, that creation energy, right? That spring going into summer, you should be taking off. You should be doing more. You should be having more. Yeah. So let me put these cards back in so I can reshuffle, and I'm going to check the comments. So say, yes, true for me. The overthinking has got to go. Spirit talking to me right now, Donna. I love how the angels come into her to give her coins or give some. Yeah. Look at celebrities. You need money from everything from small to. Yeah. I mean, as much as we hate it and as much as we was like, what are y'all here getting money? At the end of the day, it's some of us who still out here talking about, well, they out here getting money. They're doing it to get money, and it ain't got it. You ain't got no money. So, it's not to shame anyone, but listen, the universe, there is plenty out here. You should not be struggling. There's abundance out here. The question is, are you going to do what you need to do to get you some of it? This is confirmation from the actually message received. Hey, Nicole. Hey, girl. Survival of the fittest, hibernation, and planning right now. Yep. Survival of the fittest. Spring is my New Year moon in Aries. Hey, TMKC. Cue this message to help me. Yes, girl. Yes. Hey, Blue Daydreamer. It absolutely resonates. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Survival of the fittest right now. Let me get my phone. Let me see. Mr. Hoodoo is at a work dinner with the CEOs. Yeah, he's gonna be gone for a while. I ain't sure. Nepo man. They've been working him to death today. Okay, solid. Yeah. Yeah, so don't be afraid to move forward, right? Don't be afraid to move forward. Hey, Queen Hoodoo. Yeah, yep. Hoodoo Queen of Cups. Yeah, I still miss my name. I'm still with it. Still with it. Yeah, let me see what some other cards. Let's see what else Spirit got to say with this energy check. You got to get with it or get lost. Get with it or get lost. And it's okay to... And it's okay if you need help to ask for help, but just sitting around just idle, waiting for something to come to you. You gotta make it work, baby. You gotta make it work. Okay. Let me see something. I still got my super old phone, and I don't care. I'll probably get another one this year. It was the thumbprint for me. Let me see. I'm doing some more energy check. You who just texted me. Ooh. I'll get to yours in a second. Ooh. Okay. This one has come back up. Let's see what this Six of Cups has come back up. Let's see what it has to say. Princess of Cups. Yes. 9 of Cups. Okay. Let me take a look and see what I need to see. I'm so happy it's helped you. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. If you all are enjoying, a like would really help out. I mean, I appreciate you all for being here, but just understand this is very energetically taxing. I made a sip of water. Mm. Let me check my phone real quick. Okay. All right, let me look at these. This is draining me already. Okay. Who? 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 All right, so I don't know who this is for. Um, I kind of feel like this is for a person who may be watching, or if someone watches on the live replay. Okay, so no, 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 no. This is a romantic endeavor slash relationship question. Mm-mm. It ain't happening. This person, this person, no, no, no. You're not getting anything out of this person. Okay? You're not getting anything out of this person. You're not getting no commitment out of them. First of all, I don't know who it is that has these endeavors of, how can I say this nice? This person ain't gonna marry you. They're not gonna marry you. I'm sorry, they're not gonna marry you. They're not committed to you for a long time. Nothing's gonna grow out of it. Whoever wants that, it's not gonna. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Whatever this energy was that you all have, it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. Um, Matter of fact, I get the feeling that you really want to rely and trust on this person, but it's not happening. Okay. They're pushing you more to not rely on them by their actions because it's actually them pushing you away. Okay. Unfortunately, I see this relationship ending or being transformed, but I really see it as a relationship that's ending. And I kind of feel like it could be within the next moon cycle or so. But I kind of feel like these illusions of grandeur, and this maybe this is part of the Saturn and Pisces energy. These illusions of grandeur that you have in your head about this person, being with this person, being long time with this person, it's just not happening. It's not happening. Yeah, it's not happening. And I don't know if you've known this person from your childhood or someone you work with for a long time, or they remind you of someone you reminiscing. This sugar honey iced tea is going nowhere fast. The relationship just isn't progressing. It's not progressing. It's giving dead. It's giving you out here fooling yourself. You out here being boo boo the fool. You out here with this person with these illusions of grandeur that it's moving forward, and you know it's not moving forward, and you're just wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're not going to get what you want out of it. It may hurt, but honestly, I don't even feel like the other person is there. I kind of feel like this is all you. This is whoever this person is just you not waking up to face the music. Okay? It's time to face the music. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go because it's not happening. And I'm not saying that this other person is entertaining other people. I'm not saying it at all. But what I am saying is that it's dead. Let it die. And I just feel like I see someone like in the kitchen, like leaning over the countertop, trying to figure out what is going on. What are they doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. It just wasn't meant to be. It just wasn't meant to be. But as long as you are in these delusions of grandeur, bye bye. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. I feel like this breakup is coming over the next couple moon cycles, and it's okay to let it go because everything has to change and transform into another version of itself or into something else, and that's okay if it ends. And I don't know who that was for, but it was for somebody, and you tired and I'm tired. That just made me tired because it's just like, and I know you got your friends who are just like, but you know this, boo, and they just like stop asking them for advice because they already told you and you refuse to listen. So this is your message for whoever this is for, whoever this is meant to be for, now or in the replay. But just let it go because you're making me tired. You getting on your friends' nerves. Stop asking them about this when you already know. You know what to do. It's over with. Okay. Let me just, because that right there was just, I don't like that. Mr. Hoodoo getting that bag. Yeah, they're out here at some dinner somewhere. The CEOs have come in and some company dinner, some foolery out there. He been texting me all day. He ready to come home. I think the reading actually answered all my questions already. Okay, Kevin. I feel like this one is going to be good. Let me see. Don't forget to hit the like button. You got this. You got this. You got this. Hydrates. Yes, yes, yes. My water. Starry Eye always comes through with the links and everything. I was just walking the dog, overthinking. Thank you, Q. You are so welcome. Okay, let me check my phone. Because I heard my phone going off. Mr. Hoodoo, I made it. Let the fun begin, eye roll. Mr. Hoodoo is so just like matter of fact. Okay, girl, let me answer this question for you right now. Okay, I see this question. I see this question. Oh, ma'am, I already told you. You and I have already had a conversation. About this person before. Let's see what Spirit got to say. I'm about to answer your questions. And Kevin, if you have another question or if you still want to ask me questions, that's fine. I will honor it. Absolutely. Okay, so Miss DB, I'm about to start answering your questions now. And I kind of feel like I feel the energy rising in me and it's making me angry. So we're about to see. Y'all, I'm ready to knock some shit over right now. I don't know why this is making me so angry, but it's making me angry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so let me see who's. No. I'm not angry at you. I'm just feeling the energy rising, right? And when I read and I'm feeling the energy, like I'm empathetic as well. So I'm feeling all of this energy, right? I'm feeling it. So, okay. Miss DB, don't do it. Don't you do it. And I knew this is gonna be some BS. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do you see this? I take this as a bunch of people gonna be beating up on you. Okay? Don't do it. Don't you do it. Let me look at your No, it won't end up well for you. Don't do it. You will get not your feelings hurt, but I think that this is, I'm trying to figure out the nice way to say it. Mentally, it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you mentally. They're gonna talk about you like a dog. There's really no point of it at all. There's gonna be no structure to it. The only thing that I'm seeing that is gonna be there to do is to beat people up. It's gonna beat you up. That's the only thing it's gonna be successful at. And I don't know who these men are. Let me move my text thingy out the way. I don't know who these men are, but he finna be, whoever this is, he finna be a jerk. It's gonna be he emotional, gonna be a jerk, and you're gonna have another one thinking that they're God's gift to the world. Don't do it, ma'am. Ma'am. But maybe you need this so that you can not finally understand, but understand that certain spaces are not friendly to Black women. And I feel like if you do this, you're going to finally understand that space isn't, okay? This is not for the community. This is a man. Don't do it, okay? So no, that wouldn't work out good for you. It's not. It wouldn't work out good for you. There won't be nothing to gain from that at all. Okay, so let me read on your second question. Let me read on your second question. So the first question is no. The answer is no. It's not going good for you at all. It won't. No. Because it's gonna turn into a kitten heels Kevin Samuel. So you won't be pretty. They won't say that you look cute. They're gonna say that you're too fat. They're gonna say that you do this, or you have too much education for a man. Don't do that. You are doing so good for yourself. You are pretty. You are beautiful. You take care of yourself. You're a professional. Don't go on there. Don't go on that show. Don't do that. Okay. Is this event the push you need to get yourself comfortable going back out there? Let's see. Well, the event is a no, but let's kind of see what else has to be said. And then I'm going to get to yours, Kevin. Because even though I partially answered for you, I still honor that you sent me, 15 for 2 questions. So I'm definitely going to honor that. Definitely going to honor that. Look who we have again. The damn 5 of Wands again. Nope. The only thing that's going to come out of this event, if you so choose to do it, but I'm telling you no, and for the push that you need, it's not this. Beating people up like that, the way that they do, that's not going to help. That's not going to help. For you, you need to understand that, and I kind of feel like you are in a transitionatory period. Text me how old you are so I can kind of understand, like, astrologically where you may be at. Text me and tell me how old you are. Right now you need to repurpose and reformulate how you think about things. This event isn't going to be what you need, but what's going to help you refocus to get back out there is you need to reformulate how you think about things. Because the way that you're thinking about things in relationships right now, it has an energy attached to it that's not healthy for you. Okay, so that was the number that I was thinking. Okay, so 27. Okay, you're in this transitory period right now, and I kind of feel like you are slowly pulling back, pulling away from things you may have paid attention to, things that you may have given your energy to, certain spaces like his space, because that space is not like, I understand the message, but that space is not beneficial. It's not beneficial to you. Because remember, you and I had that talk earlier this year about, like how a husband is supposed to, take care of and protect his wife. You and I had that discussion. A lot of that out there over there in that space, it sounds good, but it don't work out. It's like a disgusting sloppy Joe. That's the only thing that I can. You need to get you back out there to be ready. You said you're on your healing journey. Great. I love that for you. I really, really do. Like, I'm not BSing when I tell you that. You need to reformulate how you think about things. And now with the age that you're at, before you hit 30, you need to start looking at things, how you assess things, how you think about things, your relationship dynamics with people, and how you think about what family means, what it means to have that foundation, and how one goes about being present for the beginning of a foundation. You need to start reformulating and thinking about all of that. Because if your energetics and your thought process are in a way that isn't working for you and has shown you that it's not working for you, the only thing that's going to push you forward is to reformulate things, okay? But yeah, going on a show ain't going to help. And it's not going to help. So I hope that makes, first answer is no, and I hope that this second part makes sense for you. Yeah. So, okay. Girl. Big sis is here for you. I'm here for you. But yeah, don't go over there. Don't go over there. Don't do that. Okay. So let me read these let me read these messages because I just had to go off in on this tangent real quick. Donna talking about that's why I stick to hookups. You can ask your question in the chat, Kev. Absolutely you can. Absolutely, you can ask your questions in the chat. And you are welcome, Miss DB. You are absolutely welcome. Hello, New Marie. Not the yes, a he emotional. Yes, you could put the question here in the chat, Nicole. Absolutely, you can. Okay, so Jerome, just a quick answer to your question. Those are usually messengers. So you need to kind of sit and see like what the universe is saying to you. But I will, let me check this. Okay, so got Miss DB. Kevin, Kevin, put your questions in the chat so I can answer your question. Okay. Wait, what am I said yes. Okay. Yeah. So Kevin, go ahead and put your questions in the chat. It's going to be Kevin. Okay, so Kevin, okay. Okay, perfect. Let me see. One, I have a young friend from another country who I've been trying to get help to get here to the U.S. There have been setbacks after setback and it has been costly. What's the energy regarding? Okay, let's look. Let us look. Oh, this is a good shuffle right here. Whew. It's taking me out already. Let me get one more good shuffle. And I'm always shuffling because Mr. Hoodoo and I Just love playing our Uno. And I was stomping on him last night, but he got me back in a few games, though. I'm going to tell the truth. I'll take a sip of water. I need some water. Okay. So, Kevin, let me get to your question. I just had to take a sip of water. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Kevin. So what I can say about this is, and I don't know how this process goes, so forgive me if I may say things from an uneducated perspective. There are a lot of people involved in this process. There is so much going on. I kind of feel like paperwork is being touched by this person, by that person. It's being backlogged. I kind of feel like, okay, so we have this Princess of Pentacles, right? And it came in the reverse. I kind of feel like it's levels to this, right? We can't get to moving on because stuff is still stuck here. And whatever it is, it's just like work has come to whoever's supposed to be. I don't know if it was the Christmas holiday. I don't know if it was, because like the holidays come November, December, New Year. I don't know if it's because what's going on in Congress. I don't know. But we can't get to point D because stuff is still stuck at point A, right? There's also an instance of, I don't want to say racism or xenophobia. I don't want to say that. But there are people looking at, from where this person comes from, and they don't like it. Almost like, we don't want these people in our country. Or we don't want, they'll never say it, but part of that is there. Okay, part of that is there. And then we have, it's so many people. So to answer your question, the energies behind it is so much people, so much paperwork. People are supposed to be doing this. They're not doing that. They're supposed to send it here. It's not going there. Things are getting, they're not doing their stamp of approval. The government doing all this and that. It's the entire bureaucratic process of getting someone to this country, because we're going to be honest about it. Unless people are coming from certain countries, it might be a stall in the paperwork. And I honestly feel like there have been people who looked at where this person has come from, this person's home country, and they don't like it. So it could be some people just sitting on it. But I kind of feel like it's being tied up in the bureaucracy of having to go through so many different people, different channels. It may start to move forward a little bit over the next coming months, but I don't see any good general movement with it. I kind of feel like it's still stuck for right now. So does that help, Kevin? I see you, Nicole. I can't get super chat until I can't get super chat until I'm at like 1,000 subscribers. So I can't do any of that until I get 1,000 subscribers. So it's not that I'm wanting to do it this way. I just literally can't do super chats. Okay, so let me answer question number 2 for Kevin. What do you mean, kinda? I mean, I know it's maybe not what you wanted to hear. The immigration process of the U.S. is terrible. It's terrible. Do you need me to expound on that some more, Kevin? On your first question, let me know, Kevin. What is... Okay, I gotta take that out. I smell these bananas on the kitchen counter. Let me know if you need me to expound on question 1 for you, Kevin. Okay. What is there something about what I said that you didn't understand, or maybe I need to, because it's a lot of hands. It's not a straightforward process, and I feel like, yeah, there are people who yeah, this is it's a structural issue. It's a structural issue. So here we have the structure coming in, right? A lot of this is government, big institutions, things like that. This is an agency, governmental, some type of workplace issue. Yes, you're doing the paperwork. Yes, they're a good person. Yes, this, that, and the third. But it's bureaucratic red tape. That's what this is. This is bureaucratic red tape. It's not, and unfortunately, it's not really going to move anytime soon. What I see right now is that the earliest is, it might be spring. What do you mean incidents that have gotten away? I mean, I don't know the backstory, but yeah, it's people, it's government, it's the energetics is that energetically it's not moving. Energetically, this person or people from their countries are not wanted here. So when you're saying like incidents and things like that, the energetics of not being wanted can cause other things, right? Remember, we're talking about things that we can't see. When something isn't wanted, those energetics can create the things that happen in the regular physical world. And a lot of times we don't put 2 and 2 together, but the energetics behind it is this: people from this person's country are not wanted here. So part of that energetics plus the bureaucracy, red tape, and it's hard to, or the immigration and legalization process is so long in this country. You put 2 and 2 together, it's not moving. This is very much an institutional issue. And like I said, the other people who may have seen the application, who has to process it, who have to do X, Y, and Z, if they got a mail, I don't know what the process is, but it's so many different people and these moving parts that aren't moving. They're not moving. They're not moving at all. Yeah, okay, yeah, and see, yeah, that right there. So it's so much going on that's making an already difficult process difficult, especially with people that that certain people in our government deem should not be in our country, right? And yeah, it's yeah. I don't know if there are other people who can help you, or other people who you can try and talk to about it or bring in, but I'm kind of feeling like it may be a community effort, whatever that means to you, and whoever you know who can help you, if you haven't already tapped them already. But I kind of feel like you've kind of done as much as you could about it. Okay. All right, let me look at your question number 2. Okay. I have been struggling to create avenues for extra income and set up a creative career and business, including YouTube, but it has been really hard to do so for me. What to do about this? Okay, let's see. Yeah, it may be time to. Yeah, it may be time to. And there are so many things I want to share with you all, but some of you all aren't ready for certain things, so just keep quiet about certain things. Because if I say certain words, people are going to be like, oh my gosh, they're going to panic and they're going to run away. So, okay. Spirit, what's going on? What can Kevin do? Because he's struggling to create these avenues. Give us some advice, Spirit. How can we help Kevin? Let's see. It is really windy outside. And I don't like that. And it's making me cold. I already know what this is pointing to. And just bear with me, Kevin. Just bear with me. Okay. Okay, so here's the advice about what to do. The first thing, Kevin, is I know you are, if one is a Libra, there's a little bit of Venus energy in there, and then there's a little bit of Mercurial energy in there, right? Because Libra is an air sign, right? Even though the ruling planet is Venus, you have some Mercurial energy in there. You need to re-examine your thought processes. Okay. And I kind of feel like you study things, but almost to a fault. And it's time to, like, I understand, like, you have a really good work ethic. You have a really good work ethic. You logically think things through, but it's time to examine your relationship with how you think and how you execute, right? The devil that has been tricking you up is all of the details, right? So you're detail oriented like I am. I'm a very detail oriented person. Right now, the minuscule details are killing you. They're killing you. It would be best for you to have an idea, work with that idea, but let it grow how it's going to grow. The trying to control everything is a restriction that's killing things. You have to, or maybe you should think about just letting it do whatever it's going to do. Excuse me. Do whatever it's going to do. Yeah, no, I'm not closing my exercise ring. Yeah, let it do what it's going to do. And I kind of feel like, not that you are delusional, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is maybe it's time to start thinking about things that you would never think about. Things that maybe you thought were a terrible idea, maybe implement the terrible ideas. Because laser focus, like I'm getting laser focus. The laser focus is going to cramp. It's going to cramp. It's not going to allow to flow. It's not going to allow to flow. The need for structure, that structure, you don't want to structure yourself so much that you can't grow. Right? Do something, let it grow. But minute details, just do it. And I know you don't like to put your name on anything. You don't want anything to look sloppy. You don't want anything to look unprofessional. I get it. That's not what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying that the longer that you structure down to the atomic level, it's gonna make it hard. It's gonna make it hard for you. So have an idea, do something about it, let it flow. Let it free flow, let it grow organically. Let it be organic. Because right now you're focusing on the end goal, but you're not focusing on the journey and how you can learn things along the way of the journey. You have to loosen the reins somewhat. Yeah, yeah. I knew. I was just like, ooh, as soon as I saw the cards, I was just like, ooh, because I know enough about you to know how you are. And I'm just like, but he's team logic. Logic is telling him to do X, Y, and Z. Right now, you need to be water. Like just knock over a cup of water and let it just flow wherever it has to flow. Yeah. Yeah. So that's Spirit's advice for you. The only way out is through. Just knock over the cup of water. Just let it flow. Eventually it'll dry up. Like I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Yeah, I need some water now. Yeah, and it's not necessarily about lowering your standards. Like you just have an innate drive for things to be crisp, professional, and on point. And I get it because I'm that way too. But you get lost in the details because I am the same way. Like I'm a person that was in cybersecurity. You know how detail oriented that is. Like I can spot like the eye that I have for certain things. Like I'm detail or like I don't like to go to like for me. I'm not going to any place that doesn't have a parking lot, that doesn't have nice bathrooms, and isn't worth my time or energy being in there. And sometimes I miss out because I'm not going to some little hole in the wall place. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not doing it. So I understand the need to just let go sometimes. I have the same issues sometimes. Okay, so let me see. What is this? Okay, so tech nerd girl, I'm going to answer your questions now. Tech nerd girl, I hope you are still here, my darling. Let me answer your questions. Tech nerd girl. And I'll probably go until 8 o'clock or whenever Mr. Hooter lets me know he's on the way home. Because I gotta get my Uno cards ready to give him a little bit of Uno action. Okay, tech nerd girl. What is it with this? These cards are hunting all y'all. And I find it very, very interesting. Okay, so tech nerd girl. No. No. The answer to your question is no. What you are taking as being upset is Spirit trying to teach you balance. You are very welcome, Kev, and I appreciate your support. Coming around, support. I love seeing you amongst the other chat rooms. I love vibing with you. I appreciate you, Kevin. I really do. Like I said, I do this work for y'all. because it's tiring. But yo, no, spirit is not upset with you. Spirit is trying to teach you balance. Spirit is trying to teach you balance, and for whatever reason, you're fighting it. You are fighting the balance. And because you're fighting this lesson about balance and being more balanced, living a more balanced life. Like nuances are good, but you need balance. You need to balance your thought processes. You need to balance your actions and your thought processes. So what's happening is spirit is putting you in positions and situations to where you have to stop and take a look at things, right? And I kind of feel like you may be feeling like am I on the right spiritual path? Is this the right spiritual journey for me? Am I doing this right? You're doing it fine, sweetie. You need to learn balance. You need to learn balance. So spirit is not upset with you at all. Spirit is trying to teach you a lesson of balance. And I kind of feel like you may be having some interpersonal relationship, arguments or heavy thoughts that are weighing down on you. Spirit is trying to teach you balance, but you're being hard-headed. So you need to go back. It's time for you to do some shadow work, right? Do some shadow work. So get yourself a journal and ask yourself, what's really going on? Why do I feel this way? Once you figure that out, you need to backtrack and see where it comes from, right? Even if that means going through and revisiting things that brought you pain before or looking deeper into things that you don't understand. The spirit is trying to teach you balance because you need to learn balance. You need to learn balance. You need to learn balance. Absolutely, Queen Cascade. Absolutely. That overthinking, that the details, like for me, if I don't have a full plan laid out, like I'm gonna do this, like y'all see my planner, right? Girl, I got the stickers ready to put on certain dates. Like, okay, I got meetings this Saturday, meetings next week. I need to, and sometimes the things that pop into my mind out of nowhere, the ideas that I didn't plan, that I didn't work on, are usually the best ones that I execute on. So I get it. I get it. Okay. Your second question, have I offended spirit? I don't think you've offended spirit. I think part of your issue is. Oh, that was a good shuffle. I like that one. Okay, let me answer your second question, Tech Nerd Girl. I didn't want to put your information out there. Okay. And y'all, it's funny because I originally picked up this deck to work with. Child, Spirit don't want to work with that deck right now. Spirit want to work with this one. This deck been sitting here like all week. I am so... Y'all have cards that are stalking y'all, and I find it quite interesting, the energies that are stalking y'all. And let me get a sip of water. Yep. Let me get a sip of water. Okay. So, no, you have not offended spirit. You have not offended spirit. We're going to go back again to balance. How are you balancing things? You need to understand the energy of alchemy, how to transform something into another, but using that to find balance, right? Because when you're mixing things, it only matters if it mixes well, right? You don't want oil and water. You don't want oil and water. You want two things that are going to mix correctly. You want things that are, when it mixes, it's going to be stable. Right now, this state of the instability, the unknown, is spirit wanting you to again focus on balance. Stop rushing, okay? Whatever it is, stop rushing. It's gonna come when it come, okay? And once again, I'm looking at this Ace of Wands. There's a lot of information about your actions. What are you doing? Whatever you're doing, you need to slow down and examine things. And I kind of feel like you're a person that's action oriented, but you need to stop and think and plan, right? Because I kind of feel like you do things and then it's a minor shitstorm or it's something happening afterward. You need to balance, 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 balance. It's okay. Let things balance, 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 balance. Take the time you need. So you need the thought process, the actions. Spirit is just trying to teach you about balance, like balance and harmony. Are the things you're doing in harmony with what you want for your life? If it's not, okay. If it's not, then you need to re-examine because balance is just another way of saying harmony. But balance is the physical of the harmony, right? Harmony itself is more of the emotional, the stable, the things. Yeah, balance, balance, balance. So, no, spirit is not mad at you. Spirit just wants you to. Sometimes spirit will put you in some situations because you have lessons that you need to learn. And every time that we ignore them, it's just gonna come right back around. But this is a life lesson for you. You have to learn balance now before you move further along your journey of life. If that makes sense. Balance. How to be balanced. Okay. Nicole. I appreciate you, Kevin. Yep, Queen Cascade, you are so very welcome, Techno Girl. That's right, purple gang. Yes, purple. Okay, is Nicole still here? Nicole, are you still here, darling? I will answer your questions. Okay. Answer your questions. Donna said, why don't you have super chat? Because I ain't got no 1,000 followers, okay? And whenever that happens is when it happens. But your girl ain't got no 1,000 followers, okay? Question 1. A source of income has ran its course. What do you see taking its place? Okay, let's see. Spirit, let's help our sister Nicole figure out the situation about income. Okay, good. I was just making sure that you were still here, Nicole. I don't want you to, disappear while waiting. Spirit, help us help Nicole. Spirit, help us help Nicole. Spirit, help us help Nicole. Yeah, I won't be on here too much longer. I think once I've answered everybody's questions, I'm going to go because I'm starting to get tired. And I ate earlier. I had tacos. They were amazing. With some guac, some mango peach salsa, a little bit of sour cream, my corn tortillas. The tacos were fire. Dude, I'm just tired now. Like I feel like I've worked out now. But like I said, reading is energetically tiring. Okay. What's going to take its place? Okay, Nicole. What's going to take its place is what And please understand, I'm not being a jerk when I say this. What's going to take its place is what you're going to make take its place. Okay? There's time here. The energy is here for a new start, getting your money together, all like that. But Nicole, are you ready to do what needs to be done? Are you ready to do something that you have no interest in doing, that you thought you would never do? It's time for you to look at that. Because, and going back to the beginning of this with the energy check, right? If you don't do what needs to be done, it's almost like, so when I went to college, I went to Clark Atlanta University in Atlanta. The motto at Clark Atlanta is "I'll find a way or make one." Are you ready? Because spirit is, I don't, spirit is ready to put you in a position of fuck around and find out or get it done. Like, spirit is ready to put you in that position if you don't execute on something. Spirit wants you to make a way. Now, the good thing about it is you have a lot of energetics behind you that is ready to push you forward. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. You have the Ace of Wands here. So action-oriented energy, energy that is good for money making. Queen of Pentacles here. Baby girl here. This is what's her name? This is Lakshmi, right? And she that energy, that road opening energy. You have the Fool here, making your own path. Baby, if you don't step out and make something, you have to make this something. And it may not be the answer that you wanted to hear, but is what you need to hear. You need to step out and make something. Now, I think that you've been in an energy of something that has been safe for so long. Like, it's safe to do X, Y, and Z. It's safe to do this. You've been in a bubble. You've been in a cocoon. It's time for you to step out and fight. It really is time for you to step out and fight, but you have the energy behind you. Like, sometimes I see people and they have these good plans. They want to do these things, but the energy is not behind them. You have the energy of the sun behind you. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Fool on this new journey, the Chariot with this motion, Lakshmi down here, Queen of Pentacles. Like, you have all this good energy around you, and I think you know that you do, but I kind of feel like you've been in a safe little cocoon, little corner for so long. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Like, this is some of the best energy. All we needed was like a Six of Wands and like the Wheel of Fortune, and it would have been like, boom. What are you ready to do? Because once again, we're talking about the Saturn and Pisces energy. Things are changing. Relying on what's safe for the long run is not going to make it. And it's not going to make it for you. This is time for you to kind of feel like you're at a place where it's time for you to start a new journey. You need a new journey. Because I don't want you to be caught up out here. But you have to make this. And I don't know if you have whatever it is yet, but I know that you'll find it. But you have to make a decision soon. So you can start. You can't start your journey until you make your decision. You can't start this new thing until you make your decision. You can't, like, the money is there. It's always there. You need to figure out how you're going to make it. It's not what's going to step in. You need to figure out how you're going to make it. And I'm sorry if it sounds harsh. The energy that I'm getting right now is Don't be a baby. Don't be a scaredy cat. That's the energy that Spirit is pushing out to you right now. So, not Quack Atlanta, no, Clark Atlanta. The combination of Clark College and Atlanta University, they merged together in 1988 to create Clark Atlanta University. It's really time. New journey. Got it. Yeah. And I almost felt like Spirit is with those cards, Nicole. Spirit was kind of like, I felt like I had to relay the message, not to scold you, but to like be firm in it, right? Like, ma'am, like, what are you doing? You like, I had to be firm with it because that's what it was giving off. Like, yeah. Y'all, one thing about reading, sometimes it's just so much energy and it changes. Change. Okay, Nicole, what's your question number 2? What's question number 2? Yeah, I'm getting off of here and like, let me see if I have anybody else to read for, because I'm about to get off of here. Like, I'm tired now. I need to go lay down. Whoa. Okay, that was Nicole. Okay, cool. I'm not really seeing anybody else. Okay. All right, what's your second question, Nicole? Okay, number 2. Concern for my brother and where he is headed with his future decision moves forward. Okay. I feel like Donna, you're so silly. I feel like Umar's school will be called Pro Quack. And listen. He knew where to try to build that school at, because you can't come here. He knew to build it over there where people can't look, or say he was building it over there where people can't look. You can't come. We're not getting on that right now. Donna, stay on stay on topic, Donna. Please, Donna. All right, let me see. Donna's so silly. Okay, let's see what's going on with Nicole's brother. Let's see what's going on. Donna's so silly. Oh, okay. Let me turn. Okay, let me feel the energy. That means I'm gonna kill my workouts tomorrow. Y'all, last Thursday, I did this 1,000 calorie workout. It was 1 hour and 15 minutes long. I was sore for 3 days and it hurt so good. It was so good. I think I'm gonna do that one on Friday. Tomorrow I'm gonna do an hour's worth of cardio. And then Friday I'm gonna do the 1,000 calorie workout again so I can heal over the weekend. Okay. All right. So where is he headed? Where is he headed? Okay. His decisions are, if he does not course correct, his decisions are going to lead him down the path of instability quickly. It's going to lead him to have to fight, defend himself. His decisions are going to, if he stays the way he's going now, it's not looking good. Okay. I see damaged relationships. He's defending himself. But I also see a little bit of, this is what's not concerning me, but what's drawing my eye. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. The cry for help, the asking for help, the need that he may need in the future if he doesn't course correct, partially is going to be just a smidge will be on him. Just a smidge will be on him. But right now, like I said, if he doesn't course correct, it may be on him, and he's going to have to learn to put things in a different perspective, see things differently, because I kind of feel like there are things he's not saying, or there are things that he's doing or not doing that's, I don't want to say he's lying, but he may be omitting information. He may not be saying things. He may be doing things that you all don't know about, or that manifest later on as something that we don't want. If he doesn't course correct now, it's not looking good. Instability and financial instability, a lot of mental oppression. I am not a doctor, and I'm not a mental health professional, but the D word, depression or other mental issues. I see breaks in relationships with others. If he doesn't course correct, this is what could be coming down the line for your brother. If he doesn't course correct. If he doesn't course correct. And again, I'm looking at, not saying that he's making other things a scapegoat, but for many situations in life, there is help available. But if he's not taking the help, if he's not listening, if he's not, it's, yeah. Where is the, even just a little bit of accountability? Like, yeah. Like when I was shuffling these cards and I was laying these cards out, I saw in my head, like storm clouds forming. They're forming. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a full-on storm, but if like some days where you see storm clouds, it could storm or they could dissipate. Like, oh, I thought it was going to rain, and right now he's in a crossroads. His next decisions are going to determine his outcome. But if he does not course correct, it's not looking good. If he doesn't course correct. Not looking good. And like I said, yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. So, yep. Yep. Does that, I don't want to say help, but this is what was needed to be said. Um, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Nicole. You've hit on many things that resonate. You kind of confirm some things I'm seeing. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm seeing, like I said, a lot of it, not a lot of it, but it could really affect financials for him. I don't know if that means affecting what he does to make money, or him, having to become an extra person in the household, and we're already dealing with inflation, around the world. The world economy isn't that great. I don't know if that means that, but I see breaks in relationships. I see mental stress, and this is really like mental stress. I mean, it could be nightmares, it could be depression, it could be anxiety, mental fatigue, but this mental heaviness right here, that's not good either. Yeah, finances, instability, mental issues that aren't nice. Possibly depression, possibly anxiety, possibly nightmares. If he doesn't course correct. Yeah, yeah. So like I said, I don't know how old he is, but if you are concerned, you have reason to be concerned. And if you are asking about this, you're concerned enough. I don't know if you've said anything or if there needs to be a family meeting or whatever, but now is the time. Now is the time. Or, resources to help or, whatever. But now is the time. Now is the time. Especially like when we see things coming and we don't do anything about it. Not that it's your fault, but it's your fault. So if you have concern, and I'm not saying it's your fault, but what I'm saying is a lot of times humans see things coming a mile away and they just stand there. They don't do anything, they don't take action. So you care enough about your brother to ask about him. Family meeting time, resources time, talk time. Oh goodness, who's texting me? Let's see who's texting me. So there really does need to be the time is now for the family meeting. It really is time for the family meeting. So it it's time for the family meeting. And that means it's almost time for me to get off of here because now everybody is texting me and they're just like, where are you? Okay. So yeah. All right. Okay. He's the type that finds out first and learn later. Unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 The time for action plan or something is now, especially if there are resources or people who can help. Because what's I think the underlying energetics is going to be it's going to affect the family relationships even more so if it hasn't already. There will be breaks in family relationships. Like breakdown in the dynamics, maybe people stop talking to him, maybe they don't want to do anything for him anymore. The time is now. The time is now. Especially, if that family cohesion and those relationships are important. So it's already starting. Yeah. 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 And we don't want that. So look at my hand. It's ashy. Yeah. All right, everyone. Well, I've been on here for a little while. I want to thank everyone for being here with me. I want to thank everyone for, being subbies, being part of my coterie, which is a French word for, community, especially around a certain topic. Um, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here with me during this energy check. I really did enjoy answering your questions because I don't often read just rapid fire for the public like this. Um, Most of my clients are people that I've worked with for a while now, for months to years now. So thank you all for being my mini clients. I really do appreciate your time being here. I think Nyla said they're over at Ty's Hot Mess History doing Real Housewives of Atlanta. So If you all want to go over there and chop it up over there, feel free to. I'm about to go take the trash out, let my dog out, and go upstairs and get in the bed and wait for Mr. Hoodoo to come home. So I truly, truly love you all. Again, like I'm not doing content and making content for the sake of content. I like to do content like readings and stuff when I feel the need for it. And that's something I had to realize about myself. Like, I'm not other tarot YouTube channels. I'm me. Um, so I have to go with my own flow and feel the energetics. So when I feel the need for the readings, that's when they will come. And that's me being authentic to myself and my personal practice. Um, so just stick with me. The content will come as it needs to be born out, right? Um, because everything every day doesn't need a reading. So thank you all again for sticking with me. I appreciate you all. I love you all. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. I think Jerome had asked me earlier about an owl. Owls are, for the most part, generally regarded as messengers, bringers of wisdom. Sometimes they can be harbingers of change or messages that need to come from the spirit world. So I would ask you to um, check your dreams and check and see what omens or signs that you get, because it may be spirit trying to tell you something. Right. But yeah, owls definitely messengers, wisdom, information from the other side. So I hope that helps, Jerome. I did not forget. So thank you so much, Nicole. Loved and appreciate. Thank you so much. All right, you all. Hopefully we'll have another one of these in the future, maybe in a few weeks, next month or so. So, all right. I occasionally hear them out my window. Yeah, where I used to live, like 15 minutes up the road, there were a lot of owls, and every night, but those were just the nuisance owls. They weren't imparting any type of spiritual wisdom. They were just out there making noise at night because it was the forest. So where I live now, there's less forest, so it's more quiet at night. So, okay, let me go. I love you all and take care. I'm ending this broadcast. Bye.